Hello guys, welcome again back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about Love is Blind season 5, episode 2. Yes. So yesterday when we talk about Love is Blind season 5, episode 1, we end up with Uche and Aya conversation about cheating. Aya end up leaving the home and Uche talking about like, oh, you didn't have to tell me that, but you choose to tell me that show your card and stuff like that. But Aliyah was gone already in the late quarter kind that she lost Uche. So we are back again to talk about episode 2 of Love is Blind season 5. So let's get into the game because it's so interesting, guys. Okay. So the episode 2 she starts with Milton. Milton is the young, tall, black guy, 24-year-old. He have those cute glasses, like he's so cute. And he's talking to Lydia. Lydia said, Milton, you're too young for me. Milton say he could be he want to be vulnerable today. So his conversation with Lydia, she has me a lot vulnerable because she's old and stuff like that. Milton really appreciate that about Lydia. He hasn't been that open. He says it's a little bit hard for him to open up. And they just say, oh, I want you to open up. He says he's going to open up today. Milton say that Lydia is a stronger connection. Milton opened up about his parents, about his childhood, how his parents was very strict and he was very unhappy as a child. And he said he has to grow up very fast. Like, for example, like when he was like in high school, he was already taking college courses. Like everything was like, he's talking about when he lived in like in the Asian country, it doesn't feel like he was like smart enough and stuff like that. And when he came to the US, his grade was better. I don't know if I remember very well, but something similar to that. So he was able to pick himself up, very good in school, like very good. He's like a freaking engineer right now. He's like only 24. Like be able to take college classes when he was like only in high school, have his associate when he was like very young. And yeah, that's very impressive. And Lydia, she opened up about the fact that she want to be loved to who she is. She feel like people don't appreciate the way she is sometimes. Like, the connection that she have easy. And he would say there was no compatibility. And she felt like, oh, I don't feel appreciated for who I am. I want to be loved for who I am, so I don't have to change myself and stuff like that. So the connection is becoming stronger, especially like Milton is really impressed Lydia. So she was just like, it's a 24-year-old. What can you expect with 24-year-old? She was really impressed by the fact that he opened up more about himself and she learned a little bit more about him. So let's talk about Taylor and JP. This connection is very good connection because they don't seem to go down, they keep going up. Taylor is the teacher, kindergarten teacher, JP is the firefighter. So they both talk about their child. And JP talk about his child. He's open up to Taylor about the fact that his mom was a very angry person. He felt like she was taking her anger to his sister. He was very young. He was always the one going talking to his sister, console them. So that he didn't like that. So she got better now, but in the past it was very hard. Taylor listened to him. She gave him advice. She's there for him. She consoled him. Taylor said bigger regret, like they were talking about bigger regret. She was talking about that she loved him, and also JP also thought, oh, I love you too. Like they're talking about the fact that he can propose now. So the connection is very strong. They have no worry. So let's go back to the drama. So Uche and Aliyah, like the last time we saw them, Aliyah left the home about when they talk about the cheating conversation. So they are there again, continue the conversation. Aliyah said that she felt judged by Uche. He said something about it was her past experience. She didn't lie to him. He liked that about her. She talked about like she chose to tell him the truth. They passed that drama. Are we gonna have like a drama freestyle with these two people? Stay tuned. Keep watching every episode. We will find that bit by bit. We will find that bit by bit. They finally passed that drama and Uche told Ali At the end, that he's falling for her. She said, would you forgive me? She said, I agree to forgive him. So they start back up again. They pick up the relationship. They are ready to move on. Let's talk about Easy and Stacy. So we talked about Easy before. He has a connection with Stacy and also have a connection with Johnny. So Easy feel happy about his connection with Stacy. He like his connection with Stacy. He said that so many times he liked his connection with Stacy. But he go deeper with other girls. So I guess the other girl that he go deeper with is Johnny. Easy say that he's falling for both Stacy and Johnny. We have Chris and Johnny. So Johnny, besides a connection with Easy, she also have a connection with Chris. But she always feel like Chris is the type of guy that she felt like, oh, I can imagine my life with him. I know how it's gonna be. I don't have to worry about it. I can see my life with him, but there's something missing. Baby, there's no chemistry. Na 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 na. You were always my Mr. Amos. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, so she feels that he's the perfect guy on paper, but something is missing. So Chris said he really like Johnny. He's in love with her. He took Johnny a little bit by surprise when he told her that he's in love with her. Johnny said that she can see. She can picture a future with him. She can picture a future with him. So Easy talked to Johnny. This is the time people try to talk about the background and childhood and stuff like that. Easy said his family were Jehovah's Witness, so he said they didn't celebrate any holidays. So talk about like usually have to sneak around to go to his neighbor when they have Christmas, when they do Thanksgiving. They do, is it Thanksgiving? No, something like that. Easter bunny and stuff like that. His parent was like, no, you can't do that. And later he learned for his cousin. This is a wild story. He learned for his cousin that, oh, you know that this is not your dad. I think with the conversation that we have with somebody else at the beginning too about how he met his dad later and realized that he had a bunch of siblings. So I guess that was stepdad, and he talked about the fact that in 2018, that was only 5 years ago. What have you been doing all that time? So he celebrated Christmas, he won the holiday, want to celebrate all the holidays. He's happy about that. Johnny told Easy, you're my number one. And she said something about she feel more the friendship with Chris. She can see how life will be with Chris, but Easy is her number one. She doesn't want to lie. And it's gonna be interesting how the guy take it. Maybe Johnny make a little bit of mistake later. We're gonna talk about that at the moment we come to that subject. But she was just being honest about herself. She's like, you're my number one, Easy. So she told Easy that. So let's move on to another conversation. Let's talk about Taylor and JP again. We're back to Taylor and JP. I told you there's nothing to worry about those two. They pretty much connect very well. It's just not a conversation. It's pretty much the same thing. No, it's not the same thing. I'll talk to you soon. JP is ready to propose to Taylor. So he get into the part, he's proposed to Taylor, and she said yes, we have our first proposal. Okay, so they will be getting ready to meet each other for the first time. So let's talk about Chris and Johnny. So Johnny have a conversation with Easy before. She told Easy that you're my number one. Now she have a conversation with Chris. Johnny told Chris she have a strong connection with somebody else. I love how honest she is here with Chris. She's like, her connection with Easy is stronger. Chris responded well, like he was sure about Johnny, so he said, oh, I was sure about you. No, you were the one for me. I can picture a laugh with you. I can do this, I can do that. So she ended things up with Chris. Chris stayed in the home, continue crying. Johnny in her mind is like, oh, and this is the safer choice. Like she said, she took a risk to go to her Easy. Johnny had a conversation with Easy. Johnny told Easy that she cut things off with her number two. Easy told her that he heard about it. Chris cried a lot. Johnny told Easy that he's her only connection. Johnny was a little bit taken back. Oh, Chris cried about it. She was surprised that Chris cried about it, about the connection. Easy said that it's all in, but it just doesn't want to give. No, Easy Why Johnny was talking to Easy here. It's like you are my number one. You're the only connection that I have. She didn't mean to put pressure Easy, or maybe that's why he thought she was doing it. I don't know. So he was talking. The way he was talking is like he doesn't want to be with her yet. I don't know. So Easy is so confusing because he hasn't made the choice yet. And the way he was talking kind of gave me like I wasn't sure. Is he giving up yet? Is not giving up? I don't know. This is where Johnny talk about her past. She's talk about a longer relationship. Like, this is very sad. Let me talk about it. I took note, but I can kind of remember what happened. So she's talking about her longer relationship, like maybe the love of her life. This is another sensitive subject, sorry. So the love of her life died for drug addiction. So she dated that guy for a long time. He struggled with drug addiction and stuff like that. That ended up break up the relationship. 2 years later, she met someone. No, she met someone a little bit after. So she moved on. She was married, and she heard for somebody that guy, your ex-boyfriend, died for drug addiction, and that was very sad because she said he was her longest love connection. The relationship end not because she wanted the relationship to end and stuff like that, because it was very hard to dating someone, struggle with that. But I don't know, she moved on very fast. She met somebody, and it kind of messed up the relationship after, you know. I didn't want to talk about this. This kind of related a little bit to Ariana Grande's story with someone she was dating, and after she didn't pick, it didn't last because the person she was dating before died because of something like that. So it affected the relationship that she was in. It's a very traumatizing past for her, and I like that she was open enough to, she felt comfortable enough, be easy to tell him that, but it was too much for Easy. I don't know, the way he reacted, I was kind of surprised, but people take stuff differently. Easy is not superficial, but the fact that he can handle something deep like this, it was too much for him, because she told him that. I was like, maybe it's not the one for you. Maybe it's not the one for you, Johnny. Next person you meet, make sure you can handle your past. If adversity, stuff like that happen, like not everybody have like a smooth life. So other people experience trauma, have other things. I'm very thankful that my life is pretty much not easy, but my life is okay. So some people go to a lot of up and down. It was kind of difficult. He didn't take it well, and I kind of feel bad for Johnny. She was talking to him, he was barely responding. He was barely responding. Yeah. I don't know if that's how the connection ended, but Easy didn't take it well. I'm like, in the past he liked his deep connection with Johnny. Now in his mind, like, this is gonna have too much. It's too much. I can take it. The other connection still, she's fun to be around. I like having fun with her, and like she's the one for me. Like, if I consider like a long time marriage, I want to be with somebody I have fun with. But Johnny's like, we also have fun. We talk about all those things and stuff like that. But it's like, I didn't take it very well. Yeah, it's sad because I don't know. I like them together. That's what I did. I don't want to start shipping people before like the proposal, but I wasn't really into this. Two people. One that saw the trailer of Love is Blind, they show Johnny and they show Easy. I'm like, oh gosh, they're gonna be together. I was so wrong. I was so wrong, guys. I was so wrong. He ended the connection with her. That's sad. Okay, this is where I leave you. At the end of episode 2 with the show, JP and Taylor, they are ready to meet each other for the first time, and this is why episode 2 finished. Thank you guys for watching, and look forward for tomorrow for episode 3 of Love is Blind.